day before Hurricane Irma strikes. I went ahead and I pruned my papaya trees in the hopes that they would survive the wind. Try to get my finger out of the camera there. You can see there's a couple flower buds on there. So it may do okay, or it may snap in half. Time will tell. Not too worried about the citrus. Cut off a couple fruits that could have been potential problems. I'm a little worried about my fruit trees out here. They've only been in the ground for about 4 months, but we'll see what happens. I'm not going to chop down all that new growth. I did, however, prune my guava tree. This is a pink guava. I pruned it pretty heavily. It's got some fruits on it. I didn't want to take those off. I'm hoping that they do okay. That one's almost ready to pick. There's what I took off of it. Pineapples ought to be okay. They ain't going anywhere. I moved all my potted plants up under the bushes. A bunch of pineapples. All my mulberry tree cuttings from earlier this spring, they're actually doing pretty good. This is the dwarf everbearing mulberry tree that I got from Baker Creek. It was about 3 inches tall when it came. It's about 3.5 feet tall now. Couple citrus, another dwarf everbearing mulberry. This is my orange habanero. This thing has put on a solid 1.5 feet of growth in about the last 2 months. They must like this spot. I got my white cream guavas. I didn't prune those back. They don't really have any fruit on them right now. I moved all my coffee plants to this corner here so they don't get blown around in their 1-gallon pots. I did the same with my strawberry papayas back there, just stuck them in that channel. Here's some more Meridol papayas that I went ahead and pruned off the lower leaves, try to keep them from snapping. And of course, if you've been watching my channel, all 9 of you that do, this right here, these are my strawberry papayas, my 95 strawberry papayas to be exact. They're going to be just fine up here in this crate. And let's see what else we got hiding in here. Get out of there. That's my Mimosa hostilis. I think that's going to be just fine. Got my dragon fruits tucked up in here. They ain't going anywhere. I moved my 2 starfruit trees right up against these bushes here. I've harvested most of the fruits, been running them through the juicer. There's a couple that are still on there. I think they'll be fine. They're not going anywhere. The wind is going to be coming out of the south, pushing them into these bushes here. Let's see what else. Catnip, that's not going anywhere. More of those strawberry papayas tucked up in here. You can see I got some ginger coming up in this bed finally. And speaking of ginger, this guy here is just doing incredible. Still kicking up new shoots. Let's take a look at the bananas while we're back here. Asparagus bed looks just fine. Got some more strawberry papayas. This red banana was about a 6-inch tall pup when I planted it. It's about 2.5 feet. Another clump of strawberry papayas. I'm not going to bother to move my white ghost peppers. I think they'll be just fine. These guys in the big 10-gallon pots, they're not going anywhere. And if they do, well, so be it. Some more strawberry papayas right there. And behind that, we've got the other red banana dwarf, or red banana pup that I dug up earlier this year. That was even smaller than the other one. And behind the satellite dish, we got this dwarf Cavendish, which just looks amazing. It's 3 separate plants down in there. It's coming along. I think we'll be just fine. I may take a video after the hurricane passes, but for now we are hunkered down. Yeah.